Elves against Dwarves, by the way, is the matchup for the first game. We have seen this matchup already between Ferry and Ave today, in which Dwarves are able to win. But Ave was playing Dwarves, and now he's playing the Red Elven faction. He told to me that he's yellow, but he picks red. So it's okay. We can change that for the upcoming game. So just so you know, the red one is Ave, and the blue one, just like in the scoreboard, is Maru, playing the Dwarven faction. And also keep in mind that every player is given the chance to dodge one single time in the series. That means if there is a matchup they don't want to play, they can leave at the beginning of the game and we can go for a rematch. You can do that only one single time in the best of 7 or best of 9. And also the winner of this one against Smoky is gonna be also a best of 9 as it's a final. So every finals in a double elimination tournament is best of 9. So Smoky against Ave or Smoky against Maru is gonna be a long one. Best map. I would like a female Balrog to whip me with a fire whip. Actually, that's... Dude, hey, big boy. When it's not Google Translator, then it's very good, my friend. Then it's very, very good. So, Dwarves are going for the pikeman. Right? Yeah, here's pikeman inside the jeans. So the pikeman will be used to creep the troll layer. In the meantime, Ave is also recruiting pikeman at the beginning of the game. He will be creeping the ward layer, which is a little bit less rewarding in compared to a troll layer. And on top of that, Maru will get the chance to capture this in for some sneaky little hobbitses, which can be quite nice. However, in this matchup, I think Dwarves, they need to try to go for a push ASAP. Very smart move, placement of the Malone tree at the bottom side. Expanding against Dwarves offensively is also very good. And if you don't know, the Dwarven builder is giving you more vision control than any other builder in the game. So, you will be able to see a little bit more, a little bit. Shanks, do you have sisters? No. I have no siblings. I'm alone. I have no brothers, no sisters. I mean, I have brothers. They are in the chat. That was actually too soft. I don't want to be too soft, guys. I mean, I have brothers and also stepbrothers like Max Vlogs. Shanks. I will be okay. Okay, see you later, my friend. Best of 9, yes, Posty. Best of 9. Hey, Deadwood. Welcome. Glad to see you in the chat. There is delay, yes. There is 1 minute delay in the stream just to make sure there is no stream sniping action going on. So it was asked by the players, so it's nothing from me. This way we can make sure that we have no discussions later on. Hey, this guy was stream sniping me. There is no chance he would know what I'm doing. You know, I don't want to have this kind of discussions, which are definitely not needed. So if we can avoid them by putting 1 minute delay, I'm down. Oh, okay, the Malone tree is getting demolished right off the bat. And actually, elves are going for the attack. Dwarves are defending. That's normally not how it's supposed to happen, you know? What is supposed to be done in this matchup. You don't want to be the defending one. Oh, very early King Brand rush for Dwarves. Like a OG Dwarven build order. Get King Brand early on, slap those Lorien archers on the face, and also get the slap shot unlocked with level 2. And by the way, King Brand is so underrated. Like, his DPS is not the greatest, but the slap shot level 2 has like a really low cooldown. So basically you can use it multiple times in a fight, and it can chunk elves. And again, elves, they like to be clumped, and the more clumped they are, the more devastating this ability can be. He's gonna be getting out from this location, and he will be shooting them all the time. Boom, slap shot. And look at this. You know, I think it's like 20 seconds, maybe 25 seconds cooldown. So you can use it very, very often. We've also Haldir on the field. So Haldir is a bit better, in my opinion, than King Brand as a sportive hero. So King Brand is better for dealing damage, but he has no leadership. And Haldir does have leadership. So Haldir level 5 is extremely big power spike for elves. Also for the fact that dwarves have no nullifying leadership bonuses, unlike elves do with the mist, the dwarves can do that only with King Dean and get him all the way to level 5, which is, let's be real here, eventually not gonna happen, because he's expensive, slow, and you need to get him to level 5 first to accomplish that, you know?
Pull back, elves. Our path is certain. Keep up now. They will corrupt these lands no longer. Don't fall behind. Foul creatures.
I'm a girl? Hey, really?
Stand back. Break it down. Break off. Guard this area. Onward.
Oh no, In Limbo is doing it again to me. In Limbo is trying to make me poor, guys. He's trying to make me poor. I will give you a sub to after this game, In Limbo. I got you, bro. Okay, level, by the way, level, I can't even click on him. Please hide it, level 2. And this guy is level 3. By the way, this also is pretty good in this matchup because you will get the chance later on to eventually fight against eagles or against ants. And when you get King Brand level 7 until this moment, you can one-shot one of them. So from the ant and eagle special summon, there will be always 2 ants or 2 eagles. And with this, you can one-shot 1 eagle or 1 ant in a single second. 100 to 0. Okay, elves are actually doing a good job, denying dwarves to get to their side of the map. And Maru doesn't go for the battle wagons. He actually builds up the second Hall of Warriors, which is not the best call. Like, you can, in long terms, not win the infantry versus infantry situation. That's not possible. Because he will have more and more archers with leadership from Hyder later on, and you cannot outdamage this. There is no way you can do that. So you need some sort of battle wagon, oil bottle, leadership to get stronger tank here. Because if you have no leadership, the distance you gotta walk will give the Lothian archers early, but later on the Mirkwood's the time they need to take you down. And now it's not looking too shabby, but the second Hyder is hitting level 5, it's gonna be extremely tough. And he's gonna hit level 5, there is no doubt about that. Like, Hyder is leveling up like crazy. Like, after destroying this one mineshaft, he will get like a full level. Watch this now. If he gets the last hit, of course. He didn't get the last hit, unfortunately. Oh, we have the Hobbit summon from Maru. Maru can now do something, by the way. He can now maybe take down multiple Malone trees. There is one at the bottom left side. But the question is, why is he ignoring these 2? Oh, he wanna go for this one, I guess, which is level 2. It's good. But he has many units around this area. And he's gonna use Rallying Call defensively. The Hobbits, they are throwing rocks in an area where elves can always heal up the damage they are taking. So that's not a very good summon, in my opinion. Oh, Pro Slice is gifting us up. Hey, saved. Whew. Thank you very much, Pro Slice. Hey, in Limbo, sorry my friend. But Pro Slice, dude, you are the hero. Thank you very much for the huge support. Thank you.
Pro_Slice gifted in Limbo 52 a subscription. What a monster. Pro_Slice gifted a tier 1 sub to in Limbo 52. They have given 5 gift subs in the channel.
And what is the rarest tournament matchup in the tournament settings? There is no settings in the tournaments. It's randomized. So basically it's RNG. So, oh, but this guy is so slow. He's so slow. The Lothian warriors are so much faster than him. And rest in peace, King Brand. He's gonna die. What kind of king are you to die to one Lothian warrior battalion like that? And there was like a really bad Hobbit summon in my opinion. Really bad. Normally with these summons you want to accomplish something. You know, with something I mean you want to either win a fight or you want to deal economical damage. And nothing happened. He lost the fight and he dealt 0 damage. It's like really a bad summon. And you need battle wagons, my friend. You need them. That's not even an optional thing. You have to get them on the field. Imagine one single battle wagon here on the spot. You know, you can trample them one single time and they're gone. Actually, did Avi lose the Haldir? I think he did. I don't see Haldir on the field anymore. I think he's gone. Lothian warrior spam. I mean, he has still many archers on the field. Oh, charge incoming from the level 2 guardians. That's good. One more charge into the backline. That's very good. But keep in mind that elves can always disengage whenever they want to. They can always run for their lives, and they should be easily able to get away too, because they are so much faster than those guardians. And we have triple barracks for Ave, by the way. That's the build order. 3 barracks to rule them all. And Maru is struggling. Like, he's struggling big time. Look at the minimap. You see this? You know, Malone 3, Malone 3. He has such a vision control at the bottom side. I mean, the only bet from Maru is actually from the middle or from the top side. Bottom side will be always under control from Ave. I mean, he will have a lot of vision at least, you know? I think he's reviving his King Brand. The Mindshot has been taken down. And after the first minutes into the game, Ave is up to 850 command points. He is only 3 power points away from his 15, which will be an Eagle special summon. And on the other side, Maru is down to 450 command points. You can see snowball or die. Like, we have no secondary choice. I mean, not a third choice. You can only snowball, win heart, or you cannot snowball and lose heart. That's how this feels like. But I think with Battle Wagons, that could be a little bit easier, because look at this army from Ave, would you? There is not a single pikeman. He has only Lorien warriors, a lot of them by the way, and Lorien archers. Like tier 1 archers and tier 1 swordmen. That's all he got. King Brand is on the field, level 4. I want to see a beautiful slap shot. Show me that beautiful slap shot. Show me that. I mean, that's not a beautiful slap shot. He could have, this could be much better. Much better. Dude, what is this gameplay? By the way, guys, what is this gameplay? Like, I've never seen this. Like, the guy is legit spamming orcs. But in this case, the orcs are a redesigned Lorien warrior. Like, Lorien warrior spam. Normally, you see this kind of numbers from orcs or goblins, but not from Lorien warriors. What the heck? Okay, missed. Oh, the eagles are coming. Smart move, focus down the mineshaft first. Cut the resource income completely. That's gonna... Oh, Maru doesn't say a word. Ave, I'm telling you guys, Ave is on fire. He's on fire. We have the red Dwarven player, Ave at the left side, versus the blue Isengard player, Maru, at the right side. Dwarves against Isengard is the matchup for the game number 2. The dodges are still available for both the players. So if there is a matchup they don't want to play, they can simply dodge. Ave is doing a phenomenal job today. Big boy glue for the 4-mans, my man. Big boy glue. 4 centimeters longer, my friend. Thank you very much for the huge support. Means a lot.
Bike Boy Glue just resubscribed for 4 months. Ahoy.
Ahoy. And also, by the way, every alert on the channel will also be reworked very soon. We will have BFME or Lord of the Rings related follow alert, sub alert to the channel. I'm working on it. Are goblins banned? No, it's like we are unlucky. We don't get to see them for whatever reason. It's random. It's like RNG, you know what I'm saying? It's like pure luck beast. 2 mineshafts, 3 mineshafts, Hall of Warriors into the pikeman. That's gonna be the build order from Ave. And he's looking to creep. Eventually, the troll layer at the bottom side. In the meantime, Isengard is building a Vork pit into the Vork packs. Oh, this can be nice. Okay, Maru knows what Ave is up to. He knows, but does it change anything though? Because Vork packs, they are no match against pikemen. They cannot fight this. But maybe what he can do is try to steal the money. That's definitely possible against dwarves because they are so slow. Maybe you can wait with the builder, chill, and then steal the money. Ghost Boy, welcome. Hey, Kotzvali, glad to see you in the chat. Thank you very much, guys. I saw many first messages today from you guys. Thank you very much for tuning in, for following, for watching. Means a lot. I mean, it's unbelievable. I'm still speechless. We have always so many people watching the BFME streams. Thank you very much, guys. I mean, I don't know what to say. Dude, guys, when I was streaming for 3 people like 2.5 years ago, you know, Bizinovich, thanks for the follow, appreciate it. When I was streaming for like 3 people 2.5 years ago, you know, I was never ever would I think about it that we would be able to have over 100 people at the same time watching BFME streams in 2022. Oh, he stole 2 parts of the money, by the way. Thank you very much, guys. Really, you guys don't know how much that means to me. Thank you. Oh, that's a bad placement for the furnace. Look at this. The wargs are taking care of that. Zirel, thanks for tuning in also, appreciate it. Okay, the war packs, they actually paid off. They stole 2 parts of the money from the creep, even though Ave got the last hit. No, he didn't even get the last hit too. The war packs got the last hit on the creep. Because the pikes, they couldn't get level 2. You get only experience if you kill the rebel from the... Oh, but he's inting now. Why would you int like this? He's literally griefing. The mineshaft will be under attack, but the pikeman can be used once again. Look at this. Very good micro here from Ave. And I think that's what you can do as dwarves against, you know, any faction to deal with cavalry. So you place 1 pikeman inside the jeans, and the second your mineshaft is getting attacked, you can get them out and easily defend yourself like this. Okay, he's also creeping at the top side. This one is going to be uncontested. That means there is nobody to steal the money from Ave this time. The war packs, they are good for harassing, but not as long as pikemen are protecting. The only good thing for Isengard, as we are talking, is the fact that he didn't get touched yet. Like, he has legit lost nothing so far. And he needs some defense. Crossbowmen are good, but I think you need eventually... I think heroes like Lords can be extremely efficient. You know, Lords, you can shoot them down, get level 2, Carnage, go inside the jeans, take them out, get leadership later on. And then with leadership from Lords, Uruks, Warchan, and then Creebane to debuff the enemy units, you can definitely decide those big fights for yourself. And Isengard's eco is going to be also phenomenal later on. The mineshaft is going to be building up next to the furnace, which has 0 protection. The furnace is going to be definitely taken down, but it's okay, because that will give Maro now the information that he's going to be attacked from the top side very, very soon. And he has to react for that one. And look at this. Another furnace has been taken down. Will he steal the money though? The Warwicks are still remaining. Their home got destroyed, but the Warwicks are still remaining on the field. Okay, this one is gonna... Oh, but Ave doesn't want to let this happen, you know. Ave doesn't let him destroy any mineshaft. And he keeps defending and he keeps crashing those Warwicks every single time. BFME Reforged hasn't uploaded a video for a long time. Yes, sir. They will make eventually more pictures very soon. Next picture is for example from fishes on the water. So basically the fish design that is gonna be on the river, like a couple of fishes jumping. That's gonna be the next picture. Alright, big commitment. Creebane is gonna be used to shut down the leadership bonuses, but that's a huge army still. We have pikemen, guardians on the field. Let's see how impactful this is going to be. Mr. Barin spent 1 day to watch me, and we have ekmek makinesi for 40 full minutes. Ekmek makinesi, my friend. Biraz daha makine gibi çalışman lazım. And Black Blockbuster, dude, 2Ds. 8Ds. Warclock, the silent hero of the chat. I see him every single time. He doesn't want to type too much, which I completely understand, but he's always there. Okay, big attack, big damage dealt to Isengard. During all this time, dwarves are untouched, and I like this playstyle a lot from Ave, dude. The protection of the mineshaft was so nice. Was very, very good. Isengard once again losing everything, falling apart. Dwarven Snowball is real. And their DPS is kind of crazy for the fact they are so tanky. Again, they have only one single weakness, and the weakness they have is the lack of movement speed. But if you can do what he did, get into a offensive formation, manage to get into the melee range against enemy units or structures, the amount of damage you can deal is also unmatched. Like your guardians or your pikemen, they are dealing so incredible amount of damage while being also extremely tanky is something else. Eisengasm also, my friend. For somebody who's just not there for a long time, also a long time. Man, 1 hour ago, Reforged post news. I don't know, man. I have no clue, Saiso. I have literally no clue. I'm not following this. I was following this for a long time, to be honest with you. But after them actually for over a year saying, oh, we are still working on it, we don't know yet, and then they keep, look, they were playing with my hopes, you know what I'm saying? So every time when I got like a pink notification from the Discord of Reforged about something new, I was always super excited. I was like, let's go, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna release something new now. It's gonna be a new video. But then it was only like a picture of Lorien Warrior's helmet or Witch King's left feet. And I personally, I mean, I can understand and I respect everyone's opinion, you know. I personally, this is my personal opinion, I don't care. I don't care about the design of the Witch King's feet or his hair on the helmet. I don't care about that. What I care about is gameplay. Because what they are showing you are only textures, are only images. This has nothing to do with the game, nothing. And what worries me the most is 3.5, almost 4 years later, there is no information even yet how advanced they are with the current progress, you know what I'm saying? That worries me the most, because with images you cannot play. They are looking great, don't get me wrong, but they are not moving. You can't right click with them. That's a different department. Like, images are also looking phenomenal from Age of the Ring. Age of the Ring is also really crazy textures. Photo is looking like in the film, you know? But it's about the graphics. I care about the game. Maru, in the meantime, doesn't care about the game either. He's gonna be defeated, and Avi gets the second W in the best of 7 semi-finals of the losers bracket. We have the red Isengard player, Avi on the left side, against the blue Goblin player, Maru. Hey, you wanted to see goblins, my friends. There we go, goblins are on the field. And also Yoda is in the chat. Yoda is also like... Okay, never mind. Never mind. Avi really doesn't like to play Isengard. He really doesn't like to do that. So Avi has no more dodge available. And yeah. So basically, if you don't know what's happening, every player is given the chance to dodge one single time in the best of 7. So if there is a matchup they don't want to play, they can dodge one single time. And Avi just lost his dodge. So it's gonna be a complete remake now of the game number 3 on the same map. It's again a random mirror. I think the problem, you know, Selen, about the BFME Reforged is they have like different people, you know what I'm saying? So basically they have people they found on the internet who can make sounds for them. They have people on the internet they found to make images and textures. But all of that doesn't matter if you have no game. So you can have the best soundtracks, but there is no game to have the soundtracks for. If you can have the best textures, but there is no game to implement them. And I think their project is 100% unbalanced in terms of having the right people on the right spot and actually advancing in every single location to create a new game at the same time. So I'm assuming they are advancing in the textures and images, like they are like 3 years ahead, for example, right? But with the actual development of the game, they are like 3 years behind. Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. Like, that doesn't make sense if you have 50 people working on the texture, but only one guy working on the development itself. We have the blue Mordor player Maru versus the red Man of the West player Avi on the other side. What do you mean you lost your feet? I lost my hope on that one. Feet. That's what I was trying to say. Feet. I don't know. Dude, I'm not English, man. Leave me alone. Come on now. 2 slaughterhouses, 3 slaughterhouses into the Haradrim Palace opening. I is scouting everything, so Maru is now able to see every single farm. It's gonna be a 4 farm opening, and you know, Avi is a player who likes to open with a stable, and he doesn't like to go for a stable TD. No, he actually likes to recruit 2 Gondor Knights before demolishing the stable, not only one single Gondor Knight, which is actually pretty nice. Then you have 2 battalions, not only for more harassment, but also for the worst case scenario you might lose one of them, because the only downside of something like this, so you basically build something and demolish it right after the first unit, kind of forces you to play extremely passive with your unit, as this is gonna be your first Gondor Knight and your only Gondor Knight for a long time. But going for the second one is not only giving you the chance of having one more if you lose one, but also creates definitely more pressure on your opponent. Yeah, I mean, I 100% agree on that one, Fergus. I 100% agree on that one. It's an RTS game. In an RTS game, even if it's a default zoom like this, that's a default zoom, right, of a game. So the only thing, you don't zoom in like this to see the hair of the Lorien warriors. I don't zoom in like this. Nobody is gonna play like this. You have a default zoom. You are looking from the top side of your units. So you don't always rotate your camera, zoom in into the builder to see his beard design. Who cares about that? You see it maybe one single time, but in an actual gameplay, it doesn't really matter anything. You need to have a game which is working. So Ave once again doesn't demolish his table after the first Gunner Knight. He will be looking to get the second one, but Maru knows that. So he was building up a Haradrim Palace at the beginning of the game, which will not only give him the chance to keep himself protected against the Gunner Knights, but also creep at the same time, which is definitely a very good situation for Maru, if he can keep himself protected. So it looks like he will not be on the spot. So he might lose maybe the slaughterhouse here. We will see about that. I think retreating is not a good option. Just keep creeping now. Keep creeping now. You having to come back all the way to this location is gonna be just too late. And you will lose the Orc Pit, and after the Orc Pit also your slaughterhouse anyway. Regardless what you're gonna do, you will lose them. But he might creep this one at the bottom right side. So we have the second Gunner Knight, like I said. He doesn't even demolish the stable. He will keep it for now. He might even go for more Gunner Knights in long terms. We shall see. You care? Yeah, I know. I mean, again, you care maybe once. You know, you will not... Will you play like this? Will you care about the shield design of the Orc Warriors? Or the banner design of the snake of the Mordor banner? You know what I'm saying? Like, and then you need to literally play like this to have something from the graphics. RTS games, and there is Age of Empires 4, for example, which is a brand new RTS game. The graphics for the majority is secondary. The game should look better, but it doesn't need to have like insane graphics which you normally have like in those MMO game, you know what I'm saying, like The Witcher, for example. It's not the first person open world game, it's an RTS game. That's, no, again, my opinion. But maybe I'm wrong, maybe they will release something soon, maybe they have like a very hidden project. They don't want to do anything, because I have the feeling that it's not transparent enough. You know, it's always super secret, everything, you know what I'm saying? Like, the only thing with what didn't get changed is the command. Exclamation mark release, we currently have no release date. That didn't get changed since the 4 years, you know? He's gonna creep this. Oh, fire bombs on the ground. How can you make even BFME Reforged without buying the rights? It's like a, you know, that's the other thing. That's the other thing. It's not even legal, you know what I'm saying? But it's a non-commercial project, so they are hoping, this is like a hope that's not, you know, confirmed. They are hoping that nobody will care, as it's non-commercial. But non-commercial and expecting donations doesn't make too much sense either. I'm a person, I don't donate to anything. I would never donate to anything. That's maybe I'm 31 years old. I've seen a lot in my life. There is a lot of scam going on in the world too. I would literally donate to nothing until I see something to donate to. When there is an actual game I can play, I would give them $200. Legit, I'm not even joking, guys. But I'm not gonna donate for 3beards beards, because with the image I can't do anything. What should I do with 3beards beards? Should I put it on my wall? It's like a poster. Oh, Mordor is going for a big push. Easterlings, Corsairs, Easterlings, Orcs. In Haradrim Lancers. Trample. Don't fight them. Just trample them. Okay, Mordor is also defending himself. 600 command points for man and 500 command points for Mordor. No archer range yet. I don't know about that. Javi has powers to play 2 best of 7 after one another. Yeah, I mean, he has. Like, this guy is on fire. It's on fire. To be fair, also the first best of 7 didn't last a long time. You know, it was not like the longest series of all time. Depends, and that's what I'm talking about. Every time I'm saying, hey, Grand Finals best of 9, I get flamed. Like, best of 9 is so many games. No, it's not. You know, it's not. Dude, average game duration is like 15 minutes. You know what I'm saying? So, 15 minutes. Maybe sometimes even way less than that, you know? I've seen many games like in 7 minutes ending. So best of 9 is not a lot of games, especially not when you can win up to $600 for playing it. Oh. Okay, nice. He was able to save them. That's good. We have Faramir on the field. I mean, the hero, who is just here to show his quality. But no heroes. Oh, the big push coming with 2 Gondor Knights and Rallying Call. The farm has 0 protection. It will be definitely going down. And Lone Tower is available now, which will be eventually used defensively, yes. But oh, dude, this guy I think he wanna go for it, boys. I think he wanna recruit some Knights of the Ramroth very soon. But he's dropping down to 425 command points. Actually, Maru was able to deal a lot of economical damage to his opponent. Imagine if, you know, let's assume that Awe wins this one. Imagine if he can get the finals of the losers bracket right after. Imagine Awe playing against Fairy best of 7, against Maru best of 7, and then right after, at the same day, best of 9 versus Smoky. That would be a new record, you know what I'm saying? That would be legit a new record, guys. So 475 versus 650, so more than 10 power points in the bank, which can be invested. Oh, he went for the industry, yeah, but the thing is, where do you want to use it and how you want to protect it? That's the big question, because every one of these at the bottom right side will now be found by Awe, and every one of them is going to be taken down. So the offensive slaughterhouses are no more. And the thing is, if you choose to use industry on, for example, this slaughterhouse here in the front, I would make sure to keep it bare minimum 1 Easterling around this area, just to protect this, like a living wall to back off the farm and protect it against the Gondor Knights. Because the worst thing is if you use industry and like 20 seconds later you end up losing the slaughterhouse. Like you lose legit 10 power points in a single second. So it's very important to keep this protected once you use it. And what is the longest tournament game you have ever casted? To be honest with you, Mudkips, and the grand finals is always nice. Like the grand finals, for example, we have like normally like a big event each year, which is called the World Championship. So in the very first World Championship in 2019, we had Irby versus Smoky in the grand finals. It went all the way to the game number 7. It was best of 7 in the finals. It went to a situation in which Smoky was able to win 4-3 against Irby. It was a phenomenal series. I think it took in total more than 2 hours and 20 minutes to be finished. Best of 7. And the same situation was also in the World Championship 2020, in which we have seen DGP versus Smoky in the grand finals. That's also pretty fun. Also went all the way to the game number 9. And even had like a second stage. So Smoky was in the winner bracket. He lost the first best of 9 against DJ. And then DJ lost the second best of 9. And Smoky got this way 2 times in a row the world champion. The biggest events until end of 2020. I mean, sometimes, very rarely, some games are happening which are taking longer than an hour to be finished. Then it's like a rotation of the power points. Then you will see only 25 power points being used over and over again. You see, I don't know, like Dragon, Balrog multiple times in rotation. But they are so extremely rare. Like, I'm telling you, they are the rarest thing in the world. Actually, Maru is doing a good job. He's also Malphite on the field now. He's already level 3, by the way. Getting dismounted is huge to get more tanky against pikemen. But pikemen are dealing a lot of damage to heroes no matter what. Like on foot or on horse doesn't really matter, because they have like a crazy, I don't know, maybe the heroes have like a really low armor against pikemen. I feel like the pikemen are just too strong in this game. Like they are so tanky in the porcupine formation. They are hitting like a truck. They can deal a lot of damage to heroes, like the pikemen, I'm telling you. They are so good. Best of 21, only way to prove your dominance. Hey, Imperial is in the chat. Also, Impy was in the World Championship. He was in the semi-finals. And also Impy was able to win, I think, against Smoky, if I'm not mistaken, in the Christmas tournament. Like, we had like earlier, like 1 or 2 years later, earlier, we had like way more tournaments than we actually do now. So we had like every month a tournament going on. But only 2 of them in a year were big. One of them was the World Championship and one of them was the Christmas tournament, you know? Okay, so 475 command points for Awe and 550 for Maru. He has over 2000. He might go for a fail base very soon, which can be extremely efficient. So he has a level 3 stable, but I'm telling you, if Mordor can recruit a fail beast, as we are talking, there is nothing that can hurt him. There is not a single archer or a ranger. But he will have knights very soon, the knights of Dolamrov. And we have seen them a couple of times how insanely strong they can be against structures. They can take down the fortress in a few seconds. In 13 power points. So the thing is, he needs only 2 more power points for the worm. And the worm here on the spot can take down the barracks, the stable, and the well at the same time. So the worm can be insane. I'm telling you. The worm can be insane. And he will now be able to see the stable level 3. And there are the knights of the Lamrov. I personally need to... I like a mix, Blockbuster. I like a mix. I don't want every game to last more than 30 minutes. But I feel like in a best of 7, at least once or twice it can happen that we see some hero action to see a late game potential. Because I believe that most games are decided in the very first minutes of the game. You know? The player who has a lead usually ends up winning. You know what I'm saying? Or there's gonna be one big push, which is gonna be game ending. And for that reason, those expensive heroes are kind of pointless in this game. I'm not trying to flame or something, but I'm just telling you. Because you cannot save for them. You need to sacrifice lots of time in your early game to be able to recruit them. And when you recruit them, they don't feel like game changing. Now you might say, but Shanks, do you want them to be OP? Yes, I do. But they are supposed to be OP. When you invest 5,000 into a hero, which is legit half of the price of a ring hero, then he needs to be game changing. Or not. I mean, you need to feel it. Like, look at, oh my goodness, the Knights of Dolamrov against the Felbeast. Holy moly. Okay, I mean, this has to be game changing. Like when you, for example, recruit the Witch King of Angmar, you need to feel it. Oh, and now I have a powerful hero. This hero can have lots of impact on the game and help me to win. Oh, but that's bad though. The Felbeast is gonna clean up everything. The full battalion of knights are gone. 1200 is gone. And he will be able to protect this too. Level 4, Mouth of Sauron. And Abe doesn't say a word. And boys, man has been defeated. Mordor is victorious. Abe, I mean, dude, I think in this matchup, I would love to see something like Gandalf or Aragorn. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they are so rare, guys. They are so rare. I'm telling you, dude, I've been doing this for 3 years. And I can tell you one thing, the amount of times I've seen Gandalf or Aragorn from Man of the West, I can count it with one hand. I'm telling you, not even joking. Like from maybe 1000 games of Man of the West, you see maybe twice Gandalf. Maybe. 2 farms coming up for men and 2 Malon trees coming up for elves. At the jungles of Fararat in the game number 4. Good against good, Legolas versus Aragorn. And there it is, boys. There it is. Yoda. The thing is, I'm gonna feel this pink bar myself. I told you guys I will be giving all the subs money but we make on this channel from the tournament until the end of the tournament to the charity myself. So I think it's gonna be enough to make this 1000. And by the way, guys, thank you very much. I mean, that's, you know, it's like a huge thing, like being able to collect $1,000 for the charity and support the children in Ukraine. I don't care about nation. I don't care about religion. I don't have anything to do.
Hey, where is the pink bar? Is it gone?
I don't have anything to do with, you know, politics and stuff like this. I feel like regardless where the guys are from, they are humans, they are children, and children are the future of the world. So if we can support them, I will do it. 3 farms into the stable from Avi. So it's a stable opening like in the previous game, this time against elves. I think stable can be good in this matchup or on a map like this. It's a huge map, so having some mobile units to fight with sounds very reasonable. Pikeman opening to creep and Lorien warriors next. So it's like one-on-one Elven gameplay. Start with Pikeman, creep, get a Lorien warrior, group with swords and pikes, and go for the first push. Tourney is still not over? No. I mean, what you have seen last time, Marsit, was actually the winner finals. So it's a double elimination tournament. We have like 3 finals. The winner finals, loser finals, and then the grand finals. So the winner... Oh, Maru is getting punished for it. But I'm telling you, he does it every single time. You wanna check with the builder, and the builder is no more. I'm telling you, Maru does it every single time. Oh, double Gunner Knight push incoming. So he needs to have some pikemen now. ASAP. ASAP. I remember Sauron game, like W. If you want to see Gandalf on the field, you should stream. Yeah, yeah. But in an actual tournament game, in an actual competitive tournament game, I don't think it's happening anytime soon. Like when for example Sauron plays against me, he can do whatever he wants. But against a very good player, you need to actually make smart investments of your money, and then this investment has to pay off. The thing about Gandalf is, I think when he's leveled up, he's strong. There is no doubt about that. But I think the sacrifice, first of all, to recruit him and then leveling him up, like level 1, level 2 Gandalf is horrible, right? And good players, they will avoid your Wizard Blast unless you can stun them. So in order to make Gandalf useful, you need actually Boromir to stun them, then blast them. Because good players, they won't give you the chance to blast. And normally you don't get the chance to recruit Gandalf early game. He's a late game hero. In late game, I've seen this many times. If your opponent has heavy armor on his units, Gandalf's Wizard Blast doesn't even hurt them anymore. It deals like no damage to the army, you know what I'm saying? So leveling him up to level 5 is also challenging. So saving up money costs you time. And then getting him to level 5 also costs you time. After level 5, he's very good, there is no doubt. But it's the task to do that at the first place. Nice push though, nice push. 2 farms down. The Gunner Knights, they are coming, but they gotta be careful about the pikemen. Smart move to... Oh, the builder is so lucky! So lucky with 1 HP! Oh, that's so unfortunate for Maru. If you could take down the builder, that would be actually a great push. 2 farms plus a builder, that's like worth in my book. But very unlucky. You have Haldir on the field, the most seen Alvin hero by far. Okay, so 4 power points almost for Ave. He's down to 350 command points. Elves are up to 400. And I was telling you already a couple of times, I feel like Men is struggling more against good factions than against evil factions. I've seen Men winning multiple times against goblins, for example, but they feel to struggle against factions like elves and dwarves. But maybe I'm wrong, we shall see. So early on, the Gunner Knights, they can make something happen, but if they're gonna be too annoying, what elves can do is recruit Glorfindel and keep chasing them and hunting them down all the time. So mounted heroes are a great counter to cavalry themselves. So Arwen can be even good against the situation, you know? You have like 2 mounted heroes with elves, Glorfindel, very good. You can keep chasing them, the splash damage, to kill them all the time. He's not closing the vote because he does. Oh, I think our moderator is not around, Sneak. That's problem. I'm not doing that myself, by the way. So it's Parindru who's doing that, but I think he's like eventually making homeworks. You know? Haldir is shooting. Rallying call has been used. Oh, Haldir might be in trouble here. He needs backup. Oh, Haldir is tanky though. Or Gunner Knight. Oh my goodness, Gunner Knights, they are dealing no damage to Haldir. Level 2. Okay. I mean, Man is kind of recovering, building more and more farms, and also putting pressure from every single location, from the bottom, top, and also middle. There are 3 farms from Ave in the middle, on the right. So he's now up to 550. They have the same command points available, but the problem is Ave's command points are in a dangerous spot. Like, these 3 have like 0 protection and they will be eventually taken down. And look at this Haldir sniping down those knights one by one, one-shotting them. Kill him, kill him, kill him. One more hit, dude, one more hit. Yeah, he's dead. Oh, he cancelled the auto attack. And let this level 2 Gunner Knight survive. I cannot believe it. No, why would you do that? Maru should rush Eagle, but Eagle is so expensive too, and he will have ranges now. You know? But Eagle can be also nice in this map True. I mean, on this map, dude, Eagle can give you so much momentum. Can kill all these soldiers and Gondor Knights all the time that you will fish power points like crazy. 8, 9 power points in the bank for Ave and 4 power points after rallying call and heal for Maru. So power point department and also command point department is looking pretty much identical. There is no differential, and we have now the second hero. The only difference in long terms, if this game gonna last a while, the heroes, they will be a huge differential in the late game. So basically, this guy levels up like crazy, and this guy is already level 4. So he needs only one more level for leadership. And remember, a man cannot shut down leadership bonuses. You know, there is no debuff for man. There is only leadership. You know, that's the funny thing about the man faction, because I believe like Theoden gives leadership, Eomer, Faramir, Boromir, Aragorn too, right? There is like 5 heroes that can give you leadership. The only hero that doesn't do that is Eowyn. Level 2. Leave one knight alive and you shall never be safe. Oh, but rangers though? I think in long terms you need also tower guards. Level 3, you cannot use Blade of Purity when you are mounted. It can only be used when dismounted. I mean, this guy, I'm telling you, since version 7 I'm around, and he got like only nerfs. they nerfed this guy to the ground. This guy was the most used hero in the entire game in version 7, 8, until they nerfed him all the time. Lone Tower, by the way, from man, offensively. Ave, let's go for Knights of the Nomoroth again to make it 2-2. Ave doesn't do that, but he has not even a stable anymore. He demolished the stable. The stable was here, being built offensively. Now he made the transition into the barracks and archer range. The tower is going to be annoying to deal with. A lone tower summon with the ranges inside against elves is a very good choice, because elves' structural damage is meh. That's their biggest weakness, the siege. But with Glorfindel, eventually you can take it down. However, you got to keep in mind that this tower is way tankier than the tower you can build with your builder. Oh, look at this. Hero spam almost always wins. Yeah, but only if you can survive. Like hero spam, I think, is like you put yourself behind when you do that. But if you can survive the first couple of minutes, then you will of course come ahead. Definitely. And you look at this tower. Oh man, it's 10 power point in bed. Oh, rebuild. Okay. Now, but Haldir is also, they have leadership too, right? They have also his, I mean, okay. Heal, leadership, buff. And yeah, the tower has been taken down. Ranges are gonna go down as well. That's a good, you know, situation for Maru, in my opinion. He was forcing Arvid to use rebuild defensively and, you know, pick up the rebuild first of all. That's gonna slow his 15 later on. He's like, what? 13 away from his 15 power point. He's up to 725 command points though. Like, here's a lot of money. But the question is, how you want to invest your money? Like, any hero you recruit now will be kind of having a rough time, because your heroes are going to be level 1, while the heroes from elves are highly leveled, level 4 and level 5. So in long terms, Maru is going to outskill. Mirkwoods are much stronger than rangers, and they have also leadership from Haldir, and you don't. So elves, even though they are looking a bit weaker now, they will be definitely very strong very soon. Very soon. When this guy gets level 6, the Wind Rider gives him the chance to catch every single horse you have on the field. So now we have a transition into the infantry heavy army from men, tower guards and rangers. That's the strongest army you can get. But you also need to give them leadership. That's very important. Sarpai's Hans, thanks for the follow, appreciate it. Hope you're gonna enjoy your stay. Thank you. Okay, so we need Theoden eventually, right, to spot them. Boromir could be also very nice. Elves have no fear resistance, besides from the statue, and also not from the Elvenwood. And by the way, Mist is good, but Elvenwood can also be nice against men, because Elvenwood will lead you later on to the Ents, which are a better option in my opinion in this situation, because the Eagles, when there are too many ranges, they can't really do much. I think the Elvenwood, because it will also give you on top of that the fear resistance you might need later on. Oh, long shot. Is he paying attention? Oh, he doesn't! How can this work, my dude? How can you let this happen? Are you out of your mind? Oh man, what is this guy doing, by the way? He's like left alone. The tower guards are dealing so much damage. When they touch you, you will die. And Arve knows the fact that the siege damage from elves is bad, and that's why he's building a tower. But Glorfindel is popping off. You have also Arvin on the field. Oh, that's where the fun begins, guys. I'm telling you, if you invest money and time into elven heroes, and I mean not only these 3 heroes, but also Elrond later on, I'm telling you one thing. Elrond has Attilas, so does Arvin, right? And Elrond has also a restoration, which will reset every single cooldown. It means you have like, with that, you have like infinite cooldown. Like you can, oh, but don't die like this. Tower guards damage, tower guards standing by. Maru is, I don't know what Maru is doing. Seriously, I have like my, I don't know. Bunny, thanks for the follow, Bunny, appreciate it. Hope you're gonna enjoy your stay. Thank you. 8 power points in the bank after the mist, and we have in total 1000 command points available for Ave, and he's up to 12 power points. Glorfindel is popping off, getting level 6 now. The Wind Rider is available when you are mounted. There comes the first end for the siege, but man is spamming rangers, and also now the siege war is coming up for man for the trebuchet. But the thing is, Arvin is gone. So Arvin is gone. Haldi, oh, but if this guy gets level 8 too, oh my goodness, this can also be nice. Golden Arrow, 11 power points versus 14. So man is gonna be a bit closer to the 15. And he was also able to deal great amount of economical damage to the Elven player. So what I was trying to say is, if you have Elrond and also Arvin next to each other, Attilas, from both the heroes, restoration to reset the Attilas cooldown. That means you can use it 4 times, and then you have also heal from your spellbook. So you can make sure that your heroes are able to survive everything, easily. Okay, the tower has been taken down. The farm is going to be taken down as well. Here's also Grand Harvest from the marketplace. It means with 1000 command points and also, Grand Harvest, he will grow rich. He might even go for the Firestone upgrade. But he has not a single hero yet. Like, there is 0 heroes. No Eomer, no Faramir, no Boromir, no Theoden, nothing like that for the man. He keeps spamming units all the time. He might go also for the Fire Arrows later on. Tower Guard will defend Gondor. The Ents are going to war. The Cloudbreak is available. And also elves have 15, so which will lead you to the Eagles special summon. I believe that Eagles are not gonna be as impactful as they, as they would be when there won't be like 100 rangers on the field. I think the Alvin Wood and Entmood or Ent Allies would be a better choice. Deldiriaos, thanks for the follow, appreciate it. Hope you're gonna enjoy your stay. Thank you. Farm has been taken down. There is still the troll creep remaining on the field. It's the the last creep on the map. Eagle summon unlocked. Oh, this army looks scary to me, boys. We have tower guards, rangers, trebuchet. But there is Glorfindel, the warrior. Not the warrior we want, but the warrior we need. Oh, the siege. The eagles are coming, boys. Okay. Good, man, you can... Oh, but look how many rangers he has. That's what I'm talking about. But imagine like Ant summon here. The Cloudbreak stunned them all, by the way, also. That's the problem. And that's the thing. The Elven Wood would counter the Cloudbreak. Elven Wood makes Cloudbreak useless. You won't be stunned. Knights are pressuring at the same time, tower guards too. Haldir is not in the position. He's level 7. He needs still one full level to get his golden arrow. 900 command points for men and 600 now for elves. He's losing Malone trees left and right. 550 command points now. He's gonna be dropping down to 500 very soon. The eagle from the summon is coming to catch those Gondor Knights. But as we have seen, one of the Gondor Knights, one of the eagles got killed instantly. Right? Insta-killed. To the rangers. And for me personally, the Ents giving you much more freedom. What you can do with the Ents, you can, basically you can use Glorfindel as mounted hero. You can come here to get vision. You summon the Ents, and you can at least take down the level 3 farm or the level 2 farm here. You know what I'm saying? Like, the amount of economical damage and structural damage you can deal with the Ents is much better than with the eagles. Because eagles are so vulnerable, especially at this point. There is gonna be a level 3 archery range shooting you down, a level 3 farm shooting you down, the fortress is shooting you down. So your eagles would die in a few seconds. But your ants wouldn't. Oh, the Firestone! I've never seen this, by the way. I've never seen Gondor getting Firestone on this trebuchet yet. In a game, in an actual game. Sampy, thanks for the follow, appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Okay, the siege, and look at this. Would you look at that? Dude, the end has no chance. And finally, the transition has been made into the Midwoods, but it's very late. Very, very late. Like, and after the follow with the Primus for the first time subbing, my dude, thank you very much for the huge support. Really, really means a lot. Thank you.
Sampy just subscribed. Welcome to Beyond Standards crew.
Really means a lot. Thank you very much. So this guy's level 8. If he could get level 10 somehow, but it's easier said than done. Every level you take, you know, every level after you're level 8, for example, would need you much more experience. So you need more and more experience to get more levels. Our guards are dying quite soon against Midwoods. They have also now level 8 Golden Arrow. Now the question is, can the Elven player somehow manage to hold this? I mean, the fortress is badly damaged. And he has also 17 power points already. Dude, the trebuchet are hitting like a truck. Holy guacamole. Use your all the... Why you don't use Golden Arrow, dude? It's available, my friend. Oh, it's too late. It's one more hit. Can he do it? Defend. Oh, Heidi is dead. He died without using his Golden Arrow. Oh, look at this fire roll damage against Glorfindel, man. What? Holy moly, the fire. Do you guys see this? They got bursted, those heroes from Elves. They got literally bursted. What the heck was this? We have the red Dwarven player, AVHV at the top side, against the blue Man of the West player, Maru at the bottom side. Maru didn't use his dodge. He doesn't want to dodge. He want to play this until the very end. We shall see. We shall see. We shall see. Okay, so 2 farms, 2 mineshafts. And this is like a pirate map. I will show you guys the map if you haven't seen this already one time. So that's how the map is looking like. It's like a giant island. And what makes this map so unique, actually, is the part which is never being used. And the thing is, you can actually... That's the only map in the map pool also, which you can capture the shipwright to get some transport ships into the action. And then you can use them for a sneaky attack. So basically, who needs mineshafts in 2022 if you can use transport ships? And what you can also do, if you are a big boy Peppy, then you can actually get them out here, kill those Corsairs, destroy the tower, which is working like a creep. You will get experience and power points and money from doing this. But I've never seen anybody doing this yet. I'm telling you, from like maybe 500 games on this map, nobody ever did that. So it's like a design, but it's definitely possible. Farm, barracks into the farm number 4. On the other side, we see mineshaft, Hall of Warriors. And the builder is moving on. So we gotta always keep an eye in this situation on the builders. That's very important for dwarves, because they are looking for a chance to close the gap. You know, that's the only thing you gotta do with dwarves. That's the biggest weakness. Okay, mineshaft is coming up. Good placement, I like it. Scouting, very important for man. He's scouting the wrong area. He was assuming that he's creeping, but it's not being the case. He's gonna creep the goblin lair though with the guardians. They do definitely. I mean, dwarves, they are actually feeling very good in 8.5, to be honest with you. I think they were like one of the worst factions in 8.4, and in 8.5 they are actually feeling pretty solid. You gotta keep in mind that those factions which are struggling in 8.5 were also struggling in 8.4. So in this case, we are talking about factions like Men of the West, Goblins, and Dwarves. Dwarves, they are already feeling much better, even though they have still their weaknesses. But it's maybe because of their playstyle. It's so different from all the other factions. Dwarves are feeling so different. Oh, the sneaky little builder. Stealing the money from Maru, and Maru is tilted. Like, if you are 3-1 behind, and that's the first thing that happens to you in the game number 5, that's tilting. You creep, you try hard, but then you lose 50% of the money to a sneaky little builder. And there is no wonder, because everybody knows dwarves are greedy. You know what I'm saying? They are very, very greedy. They are very, very greedy.
Don't follow behind. You know what to do. Go. We'll rip it apart. Attack.
Farm is down. You know, it's a good situation for dwarves, because not only they were able to destroy the farm, but also forcing Maru to use the rallying call defensively. It's a very, very good situation, definitely. There comes the pikemen. Let's see how much damage the pikemen are going to be able to deal to the dwarven economy. I mean, only one pikeman, I don't think they can achieve too much, because all it takes is one single guardian, and this pikeman can't do anything. When they can run away, that's what they can do, but they are not running away. They are very brave. Okay, so archers plus Kugelhagen for the first time subbing to the channel. Thank you very much, Kugelhagen. Means a lot. Thank you, thank you. It's a German name. In this case, vielen Dank. Dankeschön.
Welcome to Beyond Standards crew.
Dankeschön. Hey, can you build a farm where the towers are? Here? I mean, on top of the towers? Here? No, that's not possible. But you can build it here, or here, or here. You cannot build it on top of stuff. For example, you cannot build it on top of the structure. That's not possible. So if there is something like on the mountain, for example, or on this house, that's not possible, of course. Like, the terrain is important. It doesn't give you the chance to build everywhere you want. The battle wagon on the field, I mean, Ave likes those battle wagons, guys. Every single time, he recruits them in every single situation, in every single matchup. First time catching a stream, enjoying this tournament so much, my friend. Thank you. Thank you, man. Thank you very much. Glad to see you in the chat. Thanks for tuning in. And thanks for the huge support to the channel. Really means a lot. And with this, I think we were able to accomplish the $1,000 goal for the charity. So it's a huge thing. Oh my goodness, look who's back. Look who's back. Slim Shady for 16 months with tier 3 sub to the channel. 16 months. Slim Shady, tier 3.
Slim Shady 12,354 just resubscribed for 16 months. Ahoy.
Slim Shady, I mean, dude, thank you very much. I don't know what to say, Slim Shady. Every time I see you in the chat, you are coming to sub to the channel, and then I don't see you anymore for like 1 month, and then you come again to sub again. What's going on with you? Thank you very much, my friend. Appreciate it. And everybody, guys, we have 1 minute delay in the stream because it's a tournament and we don't want to have any discussions about stream sniping. So just in case you don't know, everything what you do and say, I will be only able to answer that 1 minute later. So double battle wagon, one with well, one with the statue. Banner. Oh, looking for it. Nice micro. Oil barrel on the Rangers. Chunking them, by the way. Hurting them a lot. Catching this stream is harder than winning with Sauron. Why, what do you mean? Guys, I really wish I could have like a schedule. I know many people. I'm telling you, like the amount of times I've been asked on Discord, Shanks, when are you streaming usually? When are you streaming usually? I wish I could tell you. Like, the thing is, in Battle for Middle-earth games, the community is very small, right? And a tournament is not only based on my personal schedule, it's, you know, also about the schedule of the people. So I can tell you I'm streaming every day at 6 p.m, but it doesn't mean that the players are around. That's an event channel. So everything on this channel is like an event. It's like a tournament, show matches, King of the Hill event. Like, every stream is based on events. And as the events, I'm hosting the events, but I'm not the only one who needs to be around to get a stream done. So for that reason, it's very hard for me to make a schedule, because when I make a schedule, I want to be loyal to the schedule. I want to be around when I'm telling you I'm going to be around. But since it can be changed every single time, it's very hard for me to tell you I'm streaming every day and at 6 p.m. until 10 p.m. I can't say that, unfortunately. So I'm still hoping that you have, you know, notification on Twitch, and that when I'm streaming, you should be actually getting like a notification, I think, on your phone or PC or whatever. Then I'm still hoping that you will be somehow able to catch the stream. But I got you. You know, it's not the easiest thing in the world when you don't know when I'm gonna be streaming. Oh, the farm level 2. That's bad. Would the real Slim Shady please stand up? Please stand up. Please. Guys, who is your most favorite rapper? I mean, first of all, do you like rap at the first place? Now that's the big question, because not many people are more into the rap scene. I personally, I like every music as long as it sounds good. I'm not restricting myself. I know many people are only into the R&B. Some people like rock. Some people like hip hop. Some people. Sampy, thanks for the 100 PD bomb. Appreciate it. And we have a hype training coming, boys, just like that. Thank you very much. I mean, first of all, Sampik, thank you very much for the follow, for the sub, and now for the bits. You are a hero, my friend. Thank you, thank you. Yes, TTC, definitely. This weekend we can play maybe the Clash, if you have time, you know? So Galetti wants to play a Clash in the weekend. And also Wednesday, like not tomorrow but the day after, we can also play if you want to. I haven't played for a long time. Shanks, you look so beautiful today. Where you see my face? Dude, are you Super Banjo? Did you actually install like some super secret webcams in my room? Be honest with me. I love you, Shanks, dude. I love you too, Slim Shady, man. Thank you very much. Bro, really means a lot. What a great sporter you are. Looking bad for man? Looks horrible for man. Looks horrible for man. We have 525 command points for men, his command points kept, and we have 975 for dwarves. And Hobbit summon on top of the archers. Oh my goodness. You need Cav. Isaiah, thanks for the follow, appreciate it. Best music video ever. There we go, you will get it, my friend. Everyone is love Slim Shady. Love Slim Shady. I like Eminem a lot about rap. I like Eminem. I think he has like great songs. I also watched the 8 Mile film like many years ago. You know, that was one of the films. I normally don't go too often to the cinema, but I enjoyed this in the cinema, you know. Oh, the battle dragon has been sniped. So actually, man is kind of holding himself, despite the fact that he's behind, but he's holding, he's defending. The situation is, as you can see, now we have a snowballing situation for dwarves. That's the legendary moment for dwarves to shine bright like a diamond. And he has also now a hero, King Brand, the first hero of the game. I think the man also needs a hero. Theorin, for example, could be a nice hero to make those ranges hit harder. Or also even, I don't know, like Boromir. Because again, dwarves, the only way you can get Fear Resistant is actually getting King Dane on the field for the level 2 the Stubborn Pride. But King Dane, very expensive and most likely not gonna happen anytime soon. So I have no clue what people actually, why the people are actually not recruiting Boromir anymore. Why not? Boromir is so good. Like the Horn of Gondor is so amazing. The Captain of Gondor to level them up is also so amazing. Why would you not recruit Boromir anymore? Boromir should be always recruited when you go for the infantry heavy army. And Patriot for the 100 bits. Thank you, Patriot. Appreciate it. Great content, Shanks. Made a Twitch account just to sub here. Hey man, oh my dude, I don't know what to say. Thank you, Sampik. Appreciate it. Holy moly. Thank you. Why 2 wells? Because the wells are stacking, you know, stacking in BFME 2 in Rise of the Witch King. The heal from one single well, Bash Lord, is not a lot in this game. In Battle for Middle-earth 1 is definitely enough because you heal up like crazy. But the well healing speed is very bad in this game. That's why you need more than 1 well if you want to be able to heal up a bit faster. It's okay, you have to be super flexible with streams because of the players. Yeah, exactly. And then even taking Fiesta with 2, yeah, exactly. Thank you for understanding me, Kugelhagen. That's exactly what happens to me every single time. Like, it's always a fiesta. Dude, I take it too seriously. I'm a person when I'm starting something, when a tournament is running already, you know what I'm saying? When there is already a 1 game played, it's running, I wanna be done with it ASAP, you know? And if I would not be available to stream whenever the players are able to play, then this tournament would just like take 1 more month to be finished. But I want to finish this so we can start our next event. Isa from Finland is an awesome rapper. You should try that. He makes music himself. Okay, ASA. Okay, I can search this in YouTube later on. Raus. Thanks for letting me know. It's yours, Peter? Never heard about him either, so I will also take a look into that. Oh my goodness! On your face, the blue fire barrage. Dude, barrage is so busted. Like, dude, barrage is so good. Overall, you cannot dodge this. First of all, with infantry, that's legit not possible. That's the first thing. And the second thing is, it deals not only damage to units, it also destroys enemy buildings. It's like a win-win-win situation. They had even leadership, but doesn't matter. Barrage is hitting so incredibly hard. Does he have siege hammers?
Monhut just subscribed. Welcome to Beyond.
Manhag, thanks for the first time subbing to the channel. Really means a lot. Thank you for the huge support, my man. Appreciate it. I mean, he has no siege hammers, but he has Gloin, and Gloin is a siege hammer himself. Tom Bombadil is here. Look at him, look at him. He can knock them down on the ground. He's a dancer, boys. He got them moves. You know what I'm saying? I fear no darkness. You already know what's happening. Theoden King is dying. Oh, he's actually back to full HP. Why are you screaming like this, Theoden, when you are not dying? It doesn't make any sense to me. How many players? We didn't even announce it yet. So I'm hoping that we will get 16 players. 16. Oh, the battle wagons, they are actually taking no damage from the rangers. But only one ranger. You need more than that. Oh yeah, well. 625 command points for men and 1000 for dwarves. 15 power points, you know, into the barrage and 1 power point after. And we have only 11 after the Tom Bombadil. So, in both terms, power points and command points, men are weak, as Elrond would like to say. There will be no down for men. Hey man, first I'm catching one of your streams, but I really enjoyed your casting on YouTube. Hey man, thank you so much, Manok. Appreciate it, really means a lot. And especially to you guys from YouTube, you know, putting in the time and effort, actually coming to the Twitch, following the channel, and also trying to catch a live stream. Guys, you guys are freaking awesome. Thank you very much. Means a lot. Barrage is hitting. Yeah, true. Very true. Oh, the barbed, I always keep calling this barbed arrow shot, but it's actually black arrows. Okay, but it's very similar, kind of, right? I mean, this doesn't create this, you know, meta impact, but it's very similar in terms of burst. And also barbed arrow shot plus this one can be extending your range. So if you know, when basically just before the target gets out of the range, you can cast this and then shoot it, like the extra burst damage, you know. Oh, darkness. Theoden is getting bullied by the hobbits. The hobbits from the Shire are trying to take care of the King of Rohan. The fortress is falling apart, and that's not gonna be the end of the game only. That's gonna be also the end of the series. Maru, congrats for reaching the top 4 spot. And Avi, congrats of moving to the finals of the losers bracket against Mr. Smog. And I'm so excited about this match, to be honest with you guys. That's gonna be really epic. Avi versus Smoky, very strong players. It can go either way. It can go all the way to the game number 9, just like in the finals of the winner bracket between Sauron and Smoky. It went all the way to the game number 9.